So
Okay.
sometimes I'll post some of these for learning experiences with other CNAs. So let's get back to what I was saying. I said now, a medical staffing company hires medical professionals such as CNAs, RNs, PCAs, and other medical professionals.
Mhm.
A nursing agency sometimes focuses on single nurse, different types of nursing. There's a wide
Mhm.
variety of nurses out there. And a lot of times nursing agencies niche down and focus on that part of it. But
Mhm.
for the most part, all nursing agencies usually hire medical professionals as well as CNAs, PCAs, and others.
Mhm.
So today we're going to talk about hiring. We're going to talk about how to hire a CNA or nurse for your nursing agency. And if you ever need to go back to this session that we're having today, you can just go on YouTube. I will post it on Facebook as well. Today, you will be getting a link to our course. I will be sending
Okay.
you over your link. You will log in. You're going to put in your email address. After you put in your email address, it's going to send you a link to your email. You're going to click on that link, and then you're going to go into the portal and you're going to fill out some more information for me. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So,
You're gonna send me that right now?
nope, I'm going to do that at the conclusion of our session today.
Oh,
So, let's just jump right into it here. Let's
okay.
talk about how to hire a CNA or nurse for your nursing agency. So, first of all, I just want to congratulate you on taking the step of becoming a business owner. A lot of
Thank
people
you.
fall short of actually stepping into their goal. So usually they say they're going to do something. We just had the New Year's pass. They make a New Year's resolution and they don't follow up with none of this stuff. So I just want to congratulate you for
Thank you,
following
sir.
up on yourself and not giving up on yourself, no matter how hard it can be, because I understand life throws obstacles at you. So
They
first of all,
coming
now that we
fast.
got
Thank you. Sorry, they coming fast, and thank you.
yes, so now that we
That's
got
how
that
they.
out the way, I would also like to go into when should you hire your first employee. So,
Okay.
excuse me. That's a great thing for me. I know from my past experience when I became a business owner and opened up my nursing agent, um, I particularly didn't know what to do about hiring my first employee. So, just a little bit about myself. I went on a journey of purchasing ads. So, I want you to write this down for me. I want you to write down free advertisement. We're going to talk
Okay.
for a second about free advertisement.
Okay.
Okay. So, when should I hire? Well, that question is based on a lot of times your situation. So, you want to start hiring before you actually get your first contract. You want
Okay.
to start doing the interview process for a lot of reasons. You're going to work out kinks when you start to do the interview process. You're going to start to hear yourself.
There's gonna be a lot of kinks, huh?
Yeah, it's be kinks sometimes because you think sometimes you got it all planned out. And then when you do it, you say, oh, I think I want to say it this way. Well, I want to do it this way. So sometimes it's just small things, but
Mhm.
the details are always in the small things. So, free advertisement. Write down Indeed. I want you to write down Indeed. And anybody joining us today, watching this on YouTube or Facebook, I want you to do the same thing. Write down Indeed. Uh, and then above Indeed, we should already have free advertisement. So if you're just joining us,
Mhm.
write down free advertisement. Okay. So now let's keep moving forward. Free advertisement. And then we said Indeed. Reason that I chose Indeed is because Indeed is one of the number one hiring platforms in the world, or at least in the United States that I know of. Okay.
Yes, it is.
Indeed has a job board that you can post jobs for free. You can make a profile for your business. Okay, so I want you to write that down. Make a profile for my business on Indeed
Okay.
for free. Okay. Now
All
I'm
right.
not,
Make the profile for free.
that's right. And I highly recommend this, even if you have money or not, it's free anyway for Indeed. I highly recommend this part because a lot of people, they jump right into advertisement or they jump right into a business and then they start pumping ads that just don't get a lot of clicks. And
And it's expensive.
the clicks mean how many people that's going to actually come to you, actually going to click on that job, apply for an application. So that's what you're going to do. You're going to click on that Indeed. I mean, you're going to make a free profile on Indeed. All right. So moving forward here, after you make that free profile on Indeed, you want to post your first job. So put that down. Post my first job.
Okay.
Now, after you put down post your first job, I want you to put down non-sponsored job. So a non-sponsored job.
Okay.
And the reason that you're not going to go sponsored is because we're not going to spend money right now. Indeed, we might offer you $350 for advertisement, and then it won't charge you until after. If you have some money, I recommend do so. That'd be nice, but I'll say wait to do it to after you run your free advertisement. Now,
Okay.
Indeed advertises that if you do a free account with them and you post, you won't get a lot of likes or clicks or people that's coming to your facility actually on Indeed sending you applications and stuff like that. But it's not true. I have a way, which we're going to go over in further sessions, that can put you all the way at the top of Indeed for free and keep you there for at least 3 months. Okay. So I want you to write that down. You can stay at the top of Indeed for free with advertisement for at least 3 months. Okay. And I want to show you how. I'll show you how in future courses, but right now that's not what we're doing. Okay. So using Indeed, we're going to post jobs for CNAs, certified nurses assistants, registered nurses, RNs.
Wait, hold on. You say CNAs,
That's right.
right? CNAs, RNs.
RNs,
Okay.
LPNs,
Okay.
PCAs, which is personal caregivers,
All right.
so we are going to, after we've put down in our mind exactly what we're going to do, before we get to this process, it's very important that you have already researched in your area what the competitors are paying hourly. So if the company that you're competing with, which is one of the hot companies that I'm competing with right now, is called Clickboard.
Clickboard.
Them,
It's an agency.
their agency, they're paying some of their workers 20 some dollars an hour, 30 some dollars an hour. So they say 34, 32. That's what they say. But I know for a fact that probably not. Everybody sometimes tend to over exaggerate. So you just want to know about your competitors and you want to know what they're charging. I mean, and what they're spending per hour. So if the going rate is $24 an hour, you want to make sure that you're at 24.50 an hour. And I'll tell you more about that. Now, as you're opening up a business and as you are growing your business, you can start to pay a little bit more an hour. So I do understand that a lot of this stuff would be based off of what your contract would be. So we would get in the contracts after this. Now, if you notice, we're skipping contracts and we're going into hiring because
Mhm.
I'm the coach and I
And
feel
you know
a
what to
strong
do.
belief on getting out there and getting some people under your belt. I'm gonna tell you why. That can be a great negotiating tool. If you have already hired a few CNAs, few RNs, letting them know that there's not work available right away, but that the work is going to become available, then you're not lying to anyone. Actually, you're doing exactly what you're supposed to be doing. You're hiring and you're actually being truthful. You don't have any open slots right now. A lot of people will still become a part of your company. They'll hire, sometimes they'll come in at a PRN. They'll come in on a PRN rate, on a PRN level, and they'll be that. Okay. And so I'll explain to you more the terminology, PRN and per diem. I'll explain to you the terminology of these things as we go into deeper into our course. But right now, I want to stay focused on the task. And we talked about hiring, we talked about free hiring, and we just now got to the part where we're talking about Indeed and getting at the top of that job board for 3 months. So, like I said, I got some tricks up my sleeve. I will definitely show you those tricks. But one of the things and one of the tricks that I'm giving away right now for free is researching your competitors and seeing what your competitors are paying their staff an hour. Match that or beat that. So I say to you, match that or beat that. Okay.
I sure put that down. Research and match your beat.
There you go. All right. So now we talked about just a recap before I move on and get away from when should I hire, because when should I hire is not really a specific time or day. I think you should start hiring the moment you took in the steps that we have taken so far, which as getting our EIN number, we planned out our business, we understand our location, we understand what we're going to do. Now it's time to start hiring. You can't hire if you don't understand your location. Now we're switching territories right now. We're moving on to Arizona. And mentally, we don't have to talk about it because we already know it. So we understand exactly what we're going to do. We understand the territory that we're going to take over. And let me tell you something about this. It helps you because you're now able to focus on a specific state
Location.
and city. Okay. So if you're going to now start focusing on different states, you're going to map out your marketing plan. You're going to start going after contracts, which is the next step. We're going to go over all of those things. Okay. All right. So we're going to keep it moving here. Because I want you to be able to do some studying when we're done here. I want you to go over your notes. And I want you to start looking up some of these things so that way when we have our next session, I'm not giving you a step-by-step on how to do it yet. But our next session will be a recap of this session, and we will go into Indeed, and I will help you publish your first job. How does that sound?
That's great. Oh, one thing I want to ask you, Kita's gonna set up my Facebook page.
Yeah, we haven't finished that part yet because we when we hit that break there, when we hit that little holiday break, that kind of threw that process a little off.
Right.
Yeah, but that's okay because the Facebook thing is for advertisement as well, but it's a different type of advertisement. It is for hiring, but it's more to get the word of mouth of your business out there. And that's something that we're definitely going to do. We're going to finish the, what we'll do is we'll take some time before we get into class like this, and then we'll just go right into Facebook and let's finish that. I'll have Kita sit down with you and have her work with you a little bit while I get ready for class. And then when class start, hopefully we'll have more people that'll be in our class. So we'll keep adding on people and we'll keep adding on the curriculum. Okay. And whoever comes, they just have to catch up as they go. All right. So moving forward here, we're going to get into on the screen there. It's going into right here. What tools can I use? Well, we've already talked about one of the tools that I consider is Indeed. That is definitely a tool. But other than Indeed, you have your internet. You have to understand that there's other things on the internet, which you see right under here. We're going to go ahead and jump right down here, and we're going to put
Okay.
these two things together here to make it make sense. What tools can I use? We're going to use the internet. The internet is going to be the most helpfulest partner that you can have in your journey as an entrepreneur. The internet is going to be your book. The internet is going to be your guide. The internet is going to be your research center. It's no
Okay.
longer going to be a place where we participate in activities. It's going to be a place where we present the activities and have the public
Okay.
I almost nailed that one, right? But have the public participate in our events. Does it make any sense?
Okay. Yeah,
So
that makes a lot of sense because that's putting us out there.
there you go. So now with that said, so we're going to do things on the internet like post. And I want you to write this down. I want you to write this down. We're going to post on the internet. We're going to post on the internet. So we just talked about
Okay.
one of our tools that we talked about was located on the internet, which is Indeed. Um, Now we're going to talk about Google. I want you to write that down.
Okay.
Google is going to be another one of our secret to success. And I want you to actually write that down as well. Secret to success. And
Okay.
partnering with the internet can be a major secret to success. Now, I understand that you say,
Yeah.
well, that's not a secret. Everybody knows about the internet. Well, let me tell you something. Most people that go onto the internet don't use the internet what it's actually designed to be used for. Lately
Yeah.
here, not at the university, but at the company that I own, metal, I'm so sorry, but Saving Grace, medical staffing. We've been doing a lot of social media there. And then for the
Mm.
new business that I just got started, which is called Telegiver, Telegiver is the future of in-home
Uh,
healthcare, and that is done strictly from patient to patient on the phone. Okay, so we
mm.
call our patients, we do things for our patients, but one of the things we use is the internet in that business, and it wouldn't be
Mhm.
possible to reach all 50 states if we cannot use the internet.
The
Okay,
internet. Yeah.
so we want to make sure the internet highway is the place where we're going to be driving. All right. So we talked about Google. We talked about Indeed. And another thing about the internet, there's creative apps out there like Canva. I want you to write this down. Canva to help give your
Spell it. Wait, sorry. Spell that one.
Oh, no, no problem. I got you. Let me put it on the screen for you. Give me one
Okay.
second. We'll start some new here. All right. They're going to end us in 10 minutes.
Okay.
Okay. So I'll upgrade this thing for class. Canva. So do you see it on the screen there?
Mm-mm. It didn't come. Okay. There we go.
There
Canva.
it
Okay.
goes. Uh-huh.
And what's Canva?
Now, Canva is your homework for today. You're going to
Okay.
go on Canva, and I want you to write your homework down. You're going to go on Canva.
Let, let me get to the get it. Change pages. Let's take this one. Go on Canva.
You're going to go on Canva, and you're going to go on um, Indeed. Those are going to be your two today. I'm going to show you more about how we partner with Google. We're going to have a whole
Okay.
session on partnering with Google. Now, it's very important that you listen to the words that I'm using. I'm not using these words just to sound a certain way. I'm being very direct when I say partner with the internet. And I
Mhm.
actually want you to make sure you have that in your notes. And just in case you ever lose sight of this course, you always remember anything you do in business, you partner with the internet. You get your
Okay.
research from the internet. You can write that down. You get your paperwork most likely for free on the internet. You can file paperwork with the state and with the federal government on the internet. You can also set up a, sorry, with the state that you're going to be providing services in.
Okay.
I'm going to show you how to set up your portal with the state so that you can log in for all of your tax IDs, put your tax ID number in there and any other numbers or things that they may ask for at that time.
Okay.
We're going to go into them and show you that. But the internet is the place and the highway that can get you right to these places in a click of a button. All right. Because
Mhm.
without that, you'll be driving around, you'll be mailing everyone, you'll be going to physical locations, and it was never, by the time you get it to happen, let me
Mhm.
tell you, you be so tired.
You be
You'd be ready
wore
to,
out, right?
okay. So you be
It's
worn
much
down.
better now. Yeah,
So the
it's
internet
much
is going to
better
help
now.
us a lot. The internet is going to be our friend, and is actually going to be our first partner. We're going to partner with the internet. All right. So Canva is a place where you're going to give your business an identity, some picture identity, some video identity. Now, you are not going to be an expert on Indeed. You are not going to
Okay.
be an expert on Canva. But what I want you to do is just go to these sites. And if you're watching on the internet, and if you're watching on any place on any of those platforms, I'm going to make sure I put some type of video up displaying Canva, displaying Indeed, and kind of just going through it for you guys and showing you exactly how you kind of go through. I just want you to go on there, set up a free, because both of these sites are going to be your partners and they're going to be free. You're going to set up a profile. You're going to put your email address up in there. So when you type into the internet, I want you to write this down. I want you to
Okay.
write down, set up a free Canva
Okay.
account.
Okay. Free Canva account.
A free Canva account. And then I want you to write this down under that. Set up a free Indeed account. So now this is the thing about Indeed. If you get inside of Indeed, you start messing around with the gadgets and you get to a spot where you don't understand something, stop.
Okay.
I'll pick it up from there. Don't make any, mistakes there. Just it's really just to get a feel for it. To go in there
Okay.
yourself, do it yourself, and to go and to do it just so that you can actually get the experience of doing it, feeling it, and saying, okay, well, then you'll be ready for the next time we have our course. And then I'll ask you
Mhm.
exactly what you learned from Indeed. Did you learn anything? Did you do anything? Did you learn anything from Canva? If it's not a yeah, that's no problem. I just really want you to go in there and just get familiar with the platform. Okay.
Oh,
Just get in
yeah.
there and just
Okay.
just click on the button or something. Set up your free profile, put your name, put your address, your email address. On Indeed, it's going to ask you if you're a business or if you are an employee. You make, or so you put down you are an employer, so you are a business,
Okay.
and then you put your business information in there. Okay,
Which is the name of the business,
which is the name of the
right?
business. So now, when you get to that part, Mrs. Sheena, don't worry, I got your back. Okay, don't
Okay,
worry. I
just
just
stop
want you
at that part.
stop at that part. And then we're gonna pick it up
Okay.
the next session. We're gonna do it live. We're gonna come on here. And I'm having so much fun. I'd love to pick it up tomorrow if you have some
Well,
time.
that, hey, I'm with you on that because we lost so much
We
time this
lost so
one,
much
and
time,
now
man. I'm
we're
telling
on
you.
the
It's
on
okay.
the Zoom.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Yeah.
it's all right. We're gonna get this thing back rolling. I told you I'm gonna be there for you 100%. I'm willing to
But
coach
thank
you.
you. Hey, you in my corner, and I feel you even when you're busy doing something else, because this gotta happen. There is no giving up. I can't.
Yeah.
I don't know option.
Yeah. Well, God bless you, and you have a blessed rest of your
God
night. And
bless
I'll
you as
speak with
well.
you
You as
next
well.
time. I am going to end this session because they're going to get ready to cut us off anyway. And next time I'll
Oh
be
yeah,
able
I
to
see it.
get into my account. Now I've said I had to use this account because I couldn't get into my account. So I'll set
Oh,
it up
okay.
next time, and it'll be perfect. So you have a
Well, I'm
blessed rest of
gonna
your night.
you as well, and thank you, and happy New Year's again. I'm getting ready to do my homework.
Yep. Do your homework. Bye bye.
Bye
Happy
bye.
New Year.
Thank you. This